Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to have a sample of how we will create now the matrix of preliminaries. Okay, at this point, I'm going to give you an example or halimbawa kung paano gumawa ng matrix of preliminaries para sa first quarter presentation. Now, let's start with the topic. So, my topic is about Android. It goes down with Android versus Apple. Normally, when we do that and BYOD. Those are two topics that I have in mind. However, when I do my title is that the BYOD preference of students. Medyo if you would read some articles regarding this one, medyo na to lumang topic na. Pero, tignan natin it would work. Okay, now, I would start with method. So when you look at now the method, in my personality, I would say I would go with quantitative. Syempre, math teacher ako pero yun yung workout. Now, when I look at it, so as a teacher, I go with SDG4, which is quality education. So, yan yung lalagyan, yan yung nandun sa research agenda. Now, next, I work with embedded technologies. Tama ba spelling ko? Siyempre, mali, di ba? Parang, ayun, embedded. Ayan, di ko na alam yung spelling. Dapat yan embedded Ayan, basta embedded technology. Embedded. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung double dun Ayun, double D pala. Technology. And then, one concept is that, that's embedded technology, so preferences. So, nandun yung main topic ko. Now, on my SOP, since it's quantitative, I look at it on the data. Remember, when you look at now SOP, is that the data that you want to collect. I'll let you see now the three things that should be aligned. First one is that I want to get now to what extent is the preference of students in terms of, assuming nagbasa na ako, hindi pa ako nagbabasa, pero for the sake of the example, we'll look at it in terms of, first one is assignment. So, area, which is yung preference ng students when it comes to BYOD, doing it in assignment. So, I need to look at that. And then, next is learning materials. Saan ba mas maganda? Android o Apple? Parang ganun. And then, examination. Then, let's go with performance tasks. So, those are the four areas that I want to look at now when doing now the BYOD. Now, let's go on my second SOP. The second SOP is that I want the focus of my study. Is there a significant difference in the preference of students when grouped according to, so, syempre, kunyari, nakuha ko na yung preference nila dito. So, yun yung wino-workout natin. Mamaya may kita yung alignment yan. So, the alignment would be on the sex. So, I'm comparing now, when you say significant difference, I'm comparing if it's male and female. Is there a difference between the preference of male and female? Another, grade level. So, is there a difference from grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10? Or it depends upon where you want to put it in a certain group. That's why you group now their preferences. Next would be OS type or operating system type, which is yung Android or OS type. So that people will gonna read it properly. So people would know when comparing now their preferences, is there a significant difference when there's a choice if the choice is an Android or in an Apple OS? And then my last SOP for this one is, ito yung contribution natin pag natapos natin yung mismo. So, I hope everyone would have this last SOP. Pero hindi ko pa siya tinuro sa inyo eh. Pero, ito yon. What promotional material can be proposed based on the preferences of the students. So, yan yung magiging contribution natin dun sa problema. Promotional material. Di ba? Mali pa yung spelling. Okay tayo doon. So, paano siya papasok naman ngayon sa objective? Now, you'll get now the keywords. In this one, in SOP1, my keyword is preference of student. Here would be significant difference. So, I'm gonna go with, and then this one would be promotional material. Now, as you can see, those are the things that I need to put on my research objective. Define the extent of preferences of students. So, nandun na yung keyword, which is the preference of students when you go with your objective. Another would be to test the significant difference of the preference of students. Then, pwede mo nang habaan yan papunta doon sa tatlong preference of students in terms of when group according to sex, grade level, and operating system type. So as you can see, nagkakaroon na ng alignment yung mismong example. And then last, to propose, as you can see on SOP3, promotional material based on the preference of students. So, medyo nabubuo na. So, paano naman natin gagamitin yan sa conceptual framework? Now, what I usually do when it comes to conceptual framework, let me just open a PowerPoint and then I create now a new slide and then I put it on blank. Remember, the idea started with, so let me have it. It starts with BYOD. Tama? And then, papasok siya sa BYOD. Ano yung first concept natin? When you look at your first concept is the preferences of students. So, copy ko lang to. Actually, pwede ko siyang lakihan. Tama? Para mas madali. Kasi magiging siyang cyclic. Since we're using no cyclic, I'm gonna erase this one. I'm gonna put another box inside. I'm gonna go with preferences. And then under the preferences, I'm going to create now another box. This method is known as box within a box method. Ano ko to? Natutunan ko pa to kay Dr. Pulmones. Pero tingnan natin. Pero maraming way para malaman lang yung concept. Okay? So, let me just correct the spelling of this one. Preferences. And then, ano yung mga area of preferences natin? So, papasok na naman yung So, lilitan lang ni sir to. Diba, meron tayong 4 doon. Actually, pwede palit. Lakihan yan eh. Which is the assignment, followed by learning materials. Materials. And then after learning materials, examination. After examination, I have their performance tasks. Performance tasks. So, medyo magulo, di ba? Litan mo para maging aesthetic, di ba? Ayun. 14 pala. So, litan din natin to para mag-parallel siya. Okay. Since meron ka nito, yung kabila naman, V, i-align natin yan. Actually, dapat lakihan pala natin yung preference para mas maganda yung atake. Mas maganda na yung atake niyan. Yung kabila naman, ilulugar naman natin yung SOP3 natin. Now, as you can see, ano ulit yun? Oops. Let me have this. We'll go with 6. Grade level. And then, operating system type. Now, and then the last one that we'd like to look at is what we call the promotional material, right? As you can see, the promotional material is here. Now, we're making now connection. So, from the idea of your research, which is the topic, you can start with that. So, I'll connect this with this one, right? Yun nga lang, di pala pantay. So, ngayon, malalaman mo na para pumantay siya. So, lakayan lang din natin yun. Pakapalan natin, gawin natin weight is 2. Now, when you say difference, it's directed going to left to right, one arrowhead. Pag nag-double arrowhead ka, relationship yon. So, going back here, let's look at here, going here to here. So, medyo, ayun na, oops. Let me have it once again. Nasa inyo kung saan nyo rin gagawin, pero yun, connect ko na siya, pakapalang ko lang, gawin ko lang 3. Tama? Kumapal naman, tas color green, diba? So, aesthetic na lang. Kayo nang bahala dun sa aesthetic. Pwede nyo rin gawin yan. Dito, mo, gawin ka rin din siya 3 para maging ganon. Then, going back to promotional. Since the result is a promotional, pasok natin yan. So, diba? Yun yung maganda rin pag alam mo yung tool na ginagamit mo. Ayun. Nagkaroon ng pagkakaroon ng order, diba? So, 3. Wait. Okay na tayo. So, nabuo na. Pero babalik tayo dun sa preferences. Tapos, gagamitin natin tong cyclic valuation. So, I'm going to work out with this one. Look at this one. Tama, pinantay ko. Tapos, ginawa ko. Weight is 3. Then, going back here. Yun na. Weight is 3. So, nagkakaroon ng aesthetic din, no? Pero normally, nung panahon ko, nung unang pang gumagawa niyan, ano lang, ang black lang. Ngayon, pwede na may kulay kasi digital naman na. So, ngayon, naging cyclic na. O ngayon, yan na yung conceptual framework mo. So, let's go back with your conceptual framework. Started with the idea, and then I go with SOP number 1, which is preference. These are the idea of preference. And then SOP number 2 is represented by this arrow. This arrow works with significance. Kung ang nalagay doon is there a significant relationship, dapat may arrow dito sa kabila. Kaya lang difference yung ginawa. So there would be 1. And then SOP number 3 would be promotional material. Now, what will I do? I will select all the objects and then I'll make it as a group. Oops, again. Select all. Sorry. Control A for keyboard shortcut and then you group it. When you group it, it turns out to be, you can now save it as a picture. I'm going to save it somewhere in my desktop. So CF, GRS for JHS, year 5 quantitative. So it's saved already. Now, if it's saved already, let's go back to our table. Now, our table needs to work with that. So you can insert now your image once again if you know where you put it. So here is your. So that's it. So you just need to resize everything. Let me have this once again. So I want to resize this one. So it's there already. That is my conceptual framework. You don't need to work out with your when you're presenting this one, that's a time that your script will be there. However, if you want to present it to the consultation, this is how it looks like, and then we can look at it. Now, let's go with, let me have again our table. Auto fit contents. Okay, it's much better now, right? Mhm. I've used this one. So we'll do the formatting now. Let's go back now with the significance of the study. Who would benefit this? So I would go with students, and then would be faculty or educator. It depends upon how you go consistent with that. Educators, um, technology development, which is you. I when I say technology development or developers rather, I'll go with a suggestion going for the Android and Apple developers. So at least three, and then that's it. That's my table of preliminaries now. Let me have this one so that it would be aesthetically. So let's go with, I think I could go with 10. Mhm. Better. I think that's better now. And that's it. This is now my table my matrix of preliminaries. So I think those are the things that are aligned already when you have an example. So let me have this one. Medyo OC, di ba? So that's it. I think that would help you in creating now your matrix of preliminaries. I hope this video would help you in creating your sample matrix of preliminaries that will be presented before the first quarter would end. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.